Have you ever been worried about what would happen if you were grabbed from behind and carried away? Especially as a female, what would you actually do in a situation like this? I'm gonna walk you through the steps as a female to avoid a situation like this. Number one, we're just saying that for whatever reason, you got surprised, you weren't expecting someone to come up behind you and grab you. So when someone does grab you and you feel the lift happening, the very first thing that you've got to do is you're going to take your leg, whichever leg you feel more comfortable with, you're going to take that leg and you're going to wrap it around their leg, okay? What that's going to allow you to do is have an anchor. So when he lifts up, now he's pulling against his own leg, okay? I would wrap that leg around and now he's pulling against his own leg. Now, the other thing that I want to do that's going to create more pressure is when he lifts, I don't want to go forward. It's going to be hard for me to go forward anyway. I actually want to lean back into him while I'm anchoring with this leg. It becomes really hard because it shifts all my weight down. I'm taking this other foot and I'm making myself heavy. So everything I'm doing is just trying to push down as much pressure as I can. Now, as I do that, hopefully I'm getting where I can actually go down a little bit lower. I want to take this elbow and I want to put it right on top of his hand. So I'm pulling my elbow in tight to my body. And from here, what I want to do is actually want to think about turning my hip to be in the middle of his elbows here. Because when I'm here and I'm trying to push his hands out, I'm just relying on the strength of my arm and it's not going to be as strong as him. And also, he's going to be sucking all my air in. He's going to be crushing me because I don't have a whole lot of abdominal strength here. So I want to try to pivot that body and get that one leg forward. Now what I'm doing, I have my hands in. You could grip your hands if you want to. You could reinforce this hand. Is you're going to think about taking your elbow and driving it down your body here. So I'm taking my elbow and I'm just driving it down my hip line. As I do that, it's painful for him, but it also creates a lot of pressure here. Now, the thing is, a lot of people go, oh, I'll just step out of this. You're not going nowhere. So instead of stepping forward, your leg is already hooked, okay? I want to go towards that side, but I got to make sure that I don't get recaptured. So I pull hard, this arm pulling in tight here. My head is here. I'm going to rotate out. Notice how I have that pressure. Look at the space that's here. This is going to give me two options. I can come inside and I can take him down if I wanted to. Or the option that I would suggest in self-defense is I come from behind and I get away. I don't want to stay there. And that is how you're going to defend against a bear hug from behind as a female.